Hello, Sauce. Hello, Sauce. Isaac! Yo! Hi, Noogie. Hi, Manny. Nakikamaitiya. Aisu. Yeah, Noogie. Hi, Manny. Okay. Here Fuge is standing at the water balls, and I think he got something stuck under his lip, so he's trying to get it out. Here I had taken Fuge to the riding hall, and we did some liberty before we were supposed to ride. But then I realized that it may be the time of the day where the other horses are supposed to come in from the pasture, and when they are being let in, we are not allowed to have the horses loose in the riding hall. So here I'm trying to catch Fuge, but he didn't really want to because he was having so much fun. And here I was struggling a bit with getting the halter on him, but I succeeded in that. It was really, really good. Here Fuga and I are practicing powerful send-offs. It's a really fun exercise, but you have to know what you're doing so that it won't get dangerous. Now it's time for lay down, one of Fuga's favorite tricks. I taught him lay down through, I think it's called free shaping or natural shaping. I don't know. I think it's called free shaping. I'm gonna look into that. And I also taught him to roll around, which I also did with the free shaping. Here I say roll, which is Danish for roll over. I'm just trying to strengthen the cue. I was going to get Fuge for a ride, but first I wanted to do a bit of trick in the pasture with Manse and also Fuge. And Manse loves his tricks, and because Manse have had all that sickness in his legs, he can't do a whole lot, but we are really practicing with his genoptræning, which we have gotten really far in his genoptræning, but I'm taking it very slow. So I'm trying to do some things with Manse that he thinks is fun, that isn't too hard on his legs. I will make a video on Manse's genoptræning program so you can see what he does for his genoptræning. I am also beyond excited to get started with Manse and Fuge's Liberty Together, Team Liberty. Koda, 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 Koda. Nej. Hej, Kosse! Oh my god, lille snud. Ja, du er så glad. Ja, du er. Woo! Kom så, Kosse. Kom så, Kosse. Kom så, Kosse. Koda. Lækkert. Fuga and I did some liberty this day too. Here we are doing some in-call, cancer in-call. It was not the best, but it can't always be amazing, but we aim for amazing every time, and he always does his best. Here he is rearing, which is also one of his very beloved tricks, and he looks very awesome doing it. You also have to be very careful when teaching your horse to rear, because obviously it can get very dangerous if you're not very careful. Here we are practicing again lay down, which is one of Fuku's favorite tricks, and also many people love to see him do it. They really think he's very good at it. Here we are going for a ride, and Fuku stayed down so that I could get up on him. I will also make a video on why this way of getting on Fuego helped me with getting to ride again, but that will be a later video. I will work on that. Here I'm asking him to stand up so we can get going with our ride, and here we are practicing backing up. I'm just using my weight and my legs, and also voice cue. Koda is having such a good time here at night, cuddling in bed. She looks very happy and very tired. She's so cute. I love her little nose. I don't know what a dog nose is called in English, but in Danish it's a snood. Again, it has become another day, and here I'm walking Koda. And here I took Manse for a walk in the woods, which he loves, and the weather was so nice. Here I'm going for a ride on Fuge, very calm. Also, just a nice walk. I have two budgies that I adopted from the shelter the last day before New Year's last year. So I had them for 10 months now, and this is Sigrid. She's so fun. She follows me around the apartment. And this is Amadeus. He can't fly. I'm planning to get someone to look at his wing because there's definitely something wrong with his wing, but he is having a really good time. I made a very nice space for them in my window, at my window, so they can sit there. So every time I get home, every time I'm at home, I open the cage. That cage did come with them when I bought them. I'm planning on getting another cage, bigger cage for them. But I always let them out of the cage when I'm home. And then Sigrid flies around, and Amadeus, he crawls around, and then he walks on the floor and crawls up in the cage, and then I put him, if he wants to, back in the window so he can have a very good time there at their little play station I made for them, with a little buffet of food they can eat and a little bath too. And he loves Cyril and she loves him. Here again, I'm practicing tricks with Fuge on the pasture, and Manse really wanted to join, but he was going for a walk afterwards, so I did ask him to stay back so Fuge could do his trick peacefully.